President Barack Obama's weekly address on March 1st, 2014. He commented on the improving job opportunities for Americans. Then he stated two recent plans he launched, which would continue to help improve job opportunities for Americans. The first is 2 new high-tech manufacturing hubs. The second is a new competition to build 21st century infrastructure. President Barack Obama discussed this issue because America has lost many manufacturing jobs in the past 10 years. He used a mixture of ethos, pathos, and logos to create a strong speech, and I will be discussing his use of these appeals. First, President Barack Obama quickly established his ethos, or credibility, because he made statements and sounded firm and assertive throughout the speech. In addition, after he said hello, he said that in his State of the Union address, he believed that a good job means opportunities. Thus, he portrayed himself as a man who wanted to help Americans, loving and thoughtful, and many people agreed with his view, which all helped establish his ethos. Second, President Barack Obama included statements that caused emotional feeling, pathos. For example, he applied the American dream in his speech when he said that he is trying his best to rebuild the economy so that anybody who works hard can get ahead. He also brought in teamwork and a feeling of companionship when he said that America can improve greatly if people worked together. Thirdly, President Barack Obama incorporated logos, logic, to his speech. One aspect of logos is statistics, and President Barack Obama included a few statistics. For example, he mentioned that America had lost 1/3 of its manufacturing jobs in the 2000s. But he also said that 620,000 jobs were added in the past 4 years in manufacturing. In total, President Barack Obama claims that we have added 8.5 million jobs in the past 4 years after the most terrible recession. Overall, President Barack Obama used ethos, pathos, and logos when needed. He talked about the 2 actions recently implemented that will help manufacturing jobs. The first one is hubs where universities and businesses can work together to create better technology. And the second one is a competition to improve America's infrastructure. Both were a result of the decreasing number of manufacturing jobs since the 2000s. President Barack Obama moved his head and even blinked for emphasis. This helped the audience's attentiveness because it is not watching the same position throughout the whole speech. Furthermore, narrowing his speech to one specific topic allowed him to thoroughly discuss it in the amount of time he talked. He may have had the ability to talk longer, but the audience may not focus as well. Keeping his weekly address short made a bigger impact on the audience because the audience was attentive throughout the whole speech instead of partially. His sentences were concise, and he got to the point right away. Also, his organization was clear, and I could tell what he was going to talk about next. His statistics were placed after he mentioned an important point, so the listener would remember the point better. President Barack Obama applied the 3 appeals accordingly while keeping his speech short.